Alright, welcome back. Today we are going to do a book review. I'm trying to do these like fresh out of my mind. I literally just finished this maybe like 5 days ago, and I'm waiting on the second one. So I thought while I'm waiting, let me go ahead and do a little book review. I did a short one on TikTok, but this one that's kind of be more in depth. So if you do not want spoilers for the book, then don't watch ahead because I'm gonna go over a few details. But I just finished The Fierce Heart. It's an Elven Alliance series by Grayce. There is, so I don't know how many, I think there's 7 books, and 1 through 3 I believe are about these characters, and then continuing on there's other characters along with this story, and you get their side and other ones. So right now I just finished the first one and I'm waiting for the second one. It should be here tomorrow. I cannot wait. But I kind of wanted to go over it and give you my review of it. So this story is basically an elven alliance. There's humans and there are elves. And there's been a war with them and they are trying to work on a truce and an alliance. So they're meeting to go over that alliance. Both sides need this alliance because the main enemy is the trolls. So the map, how it's laid out is you have the trolls land, you have the elves, and then the humans. So the elves really don't want to fight the humans. Their main enemy is the trolls. So they're focused on that. So they want this alliance so that they can work together to kill the trolls. Alright, so Essie is the princess in this story, and her brother is the king of the human realm. I'm not even going to say the names because I will butcher them. But they're about to go into this alliance meeting, and they jokingly are like, oh, we should offer a marriage alliance. They're not going to take it because they're elves, you know? They're not going to stoop to that level and want to marry a human. No, they accept it, like, immediately, right away. Within 2 days, they get married, and then she goes off to live with the elves. And basically, the story is about kind of her building that relationship with her now husband. He's very reserved. She's not. She literally talks for them. Like, he doesn't really talk. He's reserved. She does all the talk. And as the story goes on, he opens up more, and they become friends basically, and then eventually starts to kind of see that it could be something more. I think she really you see it mainly from her side, but she slowly starts to fall in love with him, literally misses him when he goes off to fight, and she has to learn how to adapt to the new world, her new elvish area that she lives in. Also, I want to say the writing about the elvish land or whatever is amazing. How they describe it, that the houses are literally built out of trees. Beautiful. Just picturing it in my head is probably not doing it justice. Like, it sounds beautiful. But without going through everything, basically the ending of this book is kind of a cliffhanger. The trolls attack. Basically, they find out Essie and the elvish prince, I'm not going to say his name because I will butcher it. Basically, the elvish prince, they figure out that they have this heart bond where their hearts literally could beat for one another. Crazy. And how we end it is they're about to basically go to war with the trolls. And there's some like deception and stuff like that. I don't know. I don't want to give everything away because you need to read it. But I haven't read in so long, and now that I'm reading, I literally started annotating this book. Like my favorite parts to go back to. Mainly like the touching of the hands, like when they start holding hands. It's so cute. I love this book. I will say there's no smut, which I'm okay with that. Honestly, if it's a good story, I don't care if it has all of that. I really just want a good story that keeps me reading it. I read this book in 4 days. 4 days. Like, nonstop. Could not put it down. Literally at like midnight, reading over my kids, trying to finish it. That's how much I love this. It is, I need to see when this came out. because it's very YA, like young adult type book. I think 2019. I'm not sure. That's what it says. It came out in 2019. If it did, if I'm wrong, whatever, correct me. But it's very YA, like, for that generation. But honestly, a good read, especially the descriptions and stuff like that. I rated it on TikTok at 8.5 just because I stated the writing is very YA and very for that time and that age group, 18-year-olds. But other than that, it is a good read. I hate that I bought this on Amazon, and I don't know if it was just Amazon, but the book is literally like falling apart. Like pages are literally falling out of it, so I'm having to like keep it together. But that might just be because it's from Amazon. I don't know. But I rate this an 8.5. I cannot wait for the second book, and I will probably continue reading on in the series. I don't know if I want to continue when it's not their story, because I love their story. Love this whole enemies to friends to lovers. Love that. But definitely a good read. So if you're wanting like elvish type, that's what you like, fantasy, romance, enemies, friends to lovers, that type of stuff, then this is definitely a good read. Definitely worth picking up. So yeah, that was my book review. I have some more that I plan on doing, and I will definitely do a book review on the second one once I get that. So see you guys later.